Wel- Welcome to the Peace and Podcast Club. Today is a special, very special episode towards the club and the members that are in it. Today, this will be a short interview between me and our lovely guest, Miss Moore. Today, with me today. First, let me introduce myself. I am Joey, your researcher slash vice president of the podcast club, and I'm here with our lovely guest.
I am Mrs. Moore. I am the club sponsor.
In today's anniversary episode, we're going to talk about why each member, including Moore, why we started the podcast club, and how we hope in the future to get more people and more episodes along the way. So to get things off about the club, so we're going to talk about what we do in the club. In the club, we try to release episodes. Well, we try to release our voices and our opinions toward topics that we're learning about. Like our recently episode, our mental health episode. We want to reach our topics about it. Give people what they say about it, how they so we talk about different opinions, different topics. That's what we do. We research them. We have fun along the way with it, and we're some days will be negative, some days will be positive, but we're a very fun club, and we hope people join the club. We hope to get more people join the club. Okay, now let's get started with the anniversary. So for me, why I joined the club, I saw it on a flyer so when I was a sophomore last year, in 2023, I was a sophomore, and I saw a flyer that we were doing podcast club. And I thought, that was interesting. I thought I would join. Try being in and see what they do. Well, it was a week before the class day started. I was in the library with Ms. Moore, and I saw Ms. Moore, and I asked her, is the podcast club starting the podcast club starting today? She said that was next week. And I remember that super well. And while I was in it, I told my friend Melanie about it. You may know her in a few episodes. And she told me about it, how she thought it was interesting too. And when I first got there, I saw someone there, which is Christian. Then we got more members like Rand, we got Nyla, Eric, Jalen, etc. So and that's how it all started. But to me personally, I thought it sounded interesting when I first saw the flyer. I thought, why not? Why not? Because I have something to do after school when I'm not doing choir stuff. So after I've been there, I saw Christian. I told him what I wanted to do, what stuff I wanted to do. Then that was that. So me and Melanie are we're like the double OGs of the podcast.
Double OGs.
Yeah. So that's just me. What about you, Ms. Moore?
So for me, it was a little bit different, Joey. For me, the librarians in Dallas are partnered up with this thing called Project Read. And Project Read is a way of getting all these different types of STEM materials into schools through the library. And they agreed to spend all of these hundreds of thousands of dollars on equipment. So one of the different types of STEM centers we could choose to have was a podcast studio. And I thought, that would be really, really cool if we could have a podcast studio, because I know we could use it for not just for podcasting, but there's some kids that sing, and there's some kids that rap, and others that are doing their own podcast. And I thought it would be just a great addition to Pinkston to just help the kids to get their voices out and let the world see how great they are. So I ordered the podcast stuff, and then Christian came in to get a laptop. I think it was either for him or for his sister, Heaven. I can't remember which. And he was just talking to me. If anyone knows Christian, he has lots to say. He was just talking to me about some of the different things that he does, and he somehow it came up that he'd done a podcast before, and I was like, oh my goodness, did you really? I said, I would love to start a podcast club here. I said, I'm getting all this equipment and stuff. And he just starts talking. He had all this information about what could be done and how it could be done and his vision for podcasting and stuff. So I just told him, I said, well, let's start a club. And you'll be the president since you're doing all this stuff already. And the next thing I know, he made a flyer already. And then he posted the flyer and he got announcements read. And it just took off from there. And it's been amazing.
Yeah. And the one thing that you may not know is that the podcast club is turning a year old.
Happy birthday, Podcast Club.
Yeah, we're officially a year old, really old. So I'm very happy that we come so far in this. We released 7 episodes. I know our Black History episode might not count as episode 7, which it clearly does. But I'm really happy that we came along the way. Through it all, we had even though we had difficulties with scheduling our meetings. We had people come and go. Like we had a lot of going on, but we were still able to record what we wanted to record, reach out to people, like our friend Outcast Angel. Shout out to you. We had people like Mr. Shaholsky interviewing us. Shout out to him. Then we had our old interviews like Mr. The health teacher. What is it?
Coach Thatcher or Coach Thornton.
Yeah, Coach Thatcher and our school nurse.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to them too. We like to thank them and thank our listeners for helping us get here so far. We truly appreciate you guys.
We had Miss Webb too, one of the administrators for campus. That was a good episode.
Shout out to Miss Webb and Mr. Zabalios for coming to interview with us.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to them too. Shout out to everybody we had for a special guest, our members, even our members who came for that one episode, who came for one time, but it's shout out to them too for still having time for us, having time to have their voices in the episodes that we love. So what you're gonna hear from this episode, we're gonna hear some bloopers, some of our other members saying why they joined the club, and we're gonna talk about history of the school because this school's building is officially 2 years old. The history of Pinkston and all that stuff, etc. So yeah, that's mostly what it. So what we're going to talk about, even though this is a short recording, we're going to talk about how we hope like. So you know how New Year's we always make a
resolutions and New Year's resolutions. What you plan to do differently in the coming year? Yeah,
like that. So we're gonna make resolutions about like what we hope next year, the next semester, season 2 of the podcast club.
I love that. I love that idea.
So my resolution is for the club is that we get more members. We know how to try to work our equipment. We're still learning. You may not see it now, but if you join our club, you will see a green screen.
It's a lot of fancy equipment that we have.
Yeah. So we hope to learn. We hope to like how to work it out. Hopefully, we get more members, and our like original members stay too. We love them. But we mostly hope to reach out new topics, some that might be controversial, like happy ones, controversial ones. We hope to explore those. We hope for our own members to have opportunities here, with or without the club. That's what we hope. That's what I hope for. You have any resolutions for the club, Ms. Moore?
I would like to see it just keep growing and keep doing great things. I think that we have reached so many more listeners than we thought we would in this amount of time. We have gotten all of this amazing equipment. We just have to figure out how to work all of it. I think that we can progress and do some video segments. I think that people would really like to actually see, what goes into the making of the podcast, not just listen. It's great to listen, but I think they get a kick out of actually watching and everything too. So I just wish the best.
So like MTV Cribs, like how they get certain celebrities to take a tour of what they do, like crib, like MTV Cribs.
Yeah,
that would be cool. I've been wanting to do stuff like that, like do Q&A, like a live stream Q&A.
That would be wonderful. We could do that.
Well, let's hope for next year.
I think it can be done because we've got some really like yourself and other members are really so dedicated, and y'all have come so far with podcasting, and I think it can be done. I know it can be done.
Yeah, so we're also gonna talk about the old stuff also that happened to us, like memories that happened, like that time we were on a radio.
Oh, with Brandon. Brandon had a radio station or somebody call you.
Yeah, our member, one of our members, Brandon. Brandon. He got us an interview with a radio station. I think it was called 99.5 Wolf. Yeah,
the Wolf.
Yeah. So we are grateful that he got us an interview with him. I don't think we recorded on it. We got the recordings.
Oh, we don't have it?
I think I don't know. I'll ask Christian about it. But other than that, we do appreciate the interview we got from the Wolf and Brandon. We appreciate that. We appreciate how many views we got.
Mm-hmm.
We also we are thankful that our Instagram,
Yeah.
we obviously grown ours. We have a lot. We have a lot.
The Instagram, the YouTube, Spotify channel, got a whole lot more, and we started with nothing, so it's grown a lot significantly.
Yeah. So the end of this episode has the origin story and what we hope to achieve. So along the way, if you as someone that wants to join the club, you still can. You can do it this year or next semester. We hope for you to like come join us, be a part of the podcast family. Even though it might sound cringy as that, but still join us. And a lot of stuff have been going on with us. I want to talk about like more background stuff, like more BTS behind the scenes. So for me, sometimes I was mostly there, sometimes I wasn't due to personal stuff. For us, we tried our best to branch out what topics we want to do. Like we want to talk about food, stuff that have been happening, like celebrities, the economy,
Mm-hmm.
and our holiday episodes. We try to get so much stuff done. Like we have a bunch of ideas that sometimes that we don't have the time or the resources for that. But we still try our best. Like for example, our Christmas episode. I made a presentation of what we can do. Like we get some teachers, about Coach, for example, Coach Mumo, he teaches African American studies.
Mm-hmm.
He could teach us about Kwanzaa.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, but there's only so much we could do with that short amount of time in December.
Mm-hmm.
But we were still able to get it done. That's another thing I hope that we can get like more stuff done, have more time. The most thing we need to improve on is actually being focused on
Managing our time.
Yeah,
Have to manage our time and stay on task, and we can get a lot done.
yeah. But all that said and done, that's my resolutions for the club,
Mm-hmm.
and we hope to do more stuff.
It can be done.
Any other things?
I'm just thankful that I get a chance to watch all of y'all grow with the podcast and just as individuals as well, because I know that coming to Podcast Club is a sacrifice, because I think all of y'all are involved in at least one other thing. Like you have choir, Christian has JKL and a job, and Nyla has JKL and choir. Everybody's involved with something else, sports or whatever. So I appreciate the sacrifice that you guys make to come and film the episodes, and I hope y'all keep having fun with it.
Yeah. For our members, we do so how we work the podcast. We treat it like we're in a job company. Like we treat our members good. We give them roles. Like I'm the vice president. I used to be researchers. I promote my partner Maria as head researcher. Shout out to her. So we treat this like this real job, but we treat this like we're in a company, like organization. That's how we do it. But we treat each other with respect. And if you have a problem with us, we'll tell us about it instead of telling someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had an issue with the person at my job telling someone else, like having a problem with me and not telling me about it, but also telling someone else about it. But other than that, sorry before I get into it. So we want to reach out, help each other out, help us to help them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we mostly aim for. And that's it.
Okay.
So later in the episode, you'll hear the other members and other stuff that we hope to achieve. We'll see you in the next recording.
Bye.
Air something.
Yay, we are on air. Hello everyone, I am Lee. I am tech manager. I've been absent for quite a while. So this is gonna be my first time talking again in the podcast. I am here with
Matthew, and I've also been absent for a couple of days. I'm also assistant tech manager as well. Oh, wait, if that makes sense.
I'm gonna fire him soon. Anyways, so we are doing an anniversary episode where we're basically gonna, talk about how we joined and everything, how we found out about the podcast club, and all that jazz. So I'll let Matthew start because I am too tired to think. So you go first.
Okay, so the moment I was in podcast club, I was like invited to go here for like when I was like going. So
Matthew.
when I was there, it was felt very welcoming, and I saw like a lot of new faces I didn't know yet, and I was really nervous and stuff. And
He's still quite nervous. Actually, guys, he's lying to y'all. I forced him to join. We were coming back from our college because we have a collegiate program. And then I was just like, wow, me and Jay are going to stay here in podcast. Do you want to join? He's like, no, I want to go home. I'm hungry. And I was just like, oh, you want to join? You're joining. You're part of tech now. If Christian asks, you're part of tech. You say that you like technology and that you like video games. And that's how he joined. So he's a liar, basically.
Oh, that's crazy because I did ask him what he wants to do.
And he's a tech because I forced him.
if I'm being honest, I low-key forgot. But this is that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to forget.
So thus far, what has been your favorite subject on the podcast club, on the Breakfast Club? No, that's
Breakfast
trademark.
Club?
The
Okay.
Breakfast Club.
Okay, if we get sued.
We're gonna get sued basically. My favorite part about it was definitely the Christmas episode. We did a lot of good things during that time because everyone had their own little say in everything. We all got to learn some funny Christmas stories. We had some Christmas music. Everything. It was just a vibe, honestly. Like top tier experience.
Okay.
He said top tier.
Before I say mine, I would like to tell you guys how I found out about podcasts. It was last year. It was thanks to Joey. I didn't know him at the time, but it was thanks to Joey. He was talking to Jay, and I'm a nosy person, right? So I kind of leaned in closer, and he was like, something podcast on air, and I was just like, wow, I wonder what that is. I didn't even bother. I forgot about it the next day. Until like Jay was just like, oh, I'm gonna go to this club I'm in. It's podcast, and I was just like, that's amazing, I want to join, and I didn't until this year. I was just like, oh wait, that exists, I forgot. So I joined in. I was nervous. I went home and I immediately went to bed afterwards, and I was just like, I don't know if I actually want to join or not. And while I was thinking about it, I was just like, this gives me an excuse to have Instagram, because I didn't have Instagram at the time. So I kind of gaslit my mom a little bit to have Instagram. I have Instagram. And now to the question, my favorite episode was Dia de Muertos, because me and Isla had I don't know, it was a connection where we're talking about quit laughing at me.
I'm sorry. I'm not
mockery.
laughing at y'all. I'm laughing at the. Y'all know I laugh.
He was making fun of us.
I love the way you stand up for yourself.
Thank you.
Against the CEO.
Thank you. Thanks. Okay.
Okay, so after the experience that y'all have, would y'all say y'all wanted to pursue your own podcast or continue talking about your experiences in life as a high schooler / college student?
Love that question.
Yes, but the way I want to do, if I were to do my own podcast, would be a speed paint, drawing podcast, where I invite people, we both draw, or at least I draw while I'm talking, and we talk about whatever. Because there's certain topics I want to talk about, or have a horror podcast, because there's things I want to talk about, but I know the school won't let me, so I just sit there and I'm just I'm gonna info dump on whoever dares to ask me about what happened in that one Japanese train station. But that's it.
Got it?
You always say that stuff to me.
Yeah, he suffered.
It's not suffering. I actually be intrigued, but for me, what I would like to do, was to do this. This helped me a lot with having the mindset for this type of technology to use, this microphone and stuff like that, and other sound equipment, because I also want to start streaming this, but also video game streaming basically, and
Would you play League of Legends?
no.
Okay, sorry. I had to ask.
Okay, one more question before we
Transcripts.
Yes. Would you say you want to, after this year, because you know summer break is finna start. One more month. After this year, would y'all join podcasts again in y'all relative spots as tech professionals? Or would y'all, come out your shell and try something new as secretary or researcher or something else in the podcast?
I mean, I would join again. I'm not gonna quit. I did take again a mental break, but I'm into.
Leave.
I can't leave because one, my mom was just like, "So are you done with that mental break? Like, are you done? Are you gonna go back? Because remember, that's your job. I don't get paid. Christian doesn't pay. None of us actually. Please send help. Anyway,
He said he was gonna pay us $4.
exactly. He said like a penny an hour. That's all he said. And we don't have
A
enough.
penny an hour.
We don't even make it to an hour.
Adequate. I'm sorry.
Yep.
It's like prison wage.
Basically,
That's worse than prison.
but I
Dungeon.
dungeon.
I'm sorry.
I would come back and I'll probably stay as like tech manager because I don't know. I just like working with technology, even though I don't know what I'm doing half of the time, but I got it.
Yeah,
you
confident
like-
back.
Yeah.
You learn during it,
Okay.
And what I would like to do, I'll come back as tech manager as well.
Okay.
I probably also do like some research here and there, but like y'all ain't tell me to do research yet, so I ain't doing that this year. So
Okay.
I think both of y'all have grown into the tech manager position from where you started from day one to now. I think y'all have really grown into it and built
Very
it
bossy.
Oh, okay.
in a good way.
Which one of us doesn't pay us?
Which
You're gonna
one
be
is
making
the
it
CEO?
equipment.
Which one? Yeah. Which one walks out while in the meeting?
Oh yeah, you right.
Guys, he walks out.
which
he
one
like.
knocked down the lights?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
With all
Now
the
you're exposing me.
with all the fun, we're gonna switch.
To the next
So
segment.
yeah.
I'm trying to.
Alrighty, I am somebody unknown who's very
His
sleepy.
name is Christian Williams. He is the CEO/president of the Podcast Club, and he has ADHD.
My
We can
birthday
tell.
is November the 15th, which none of these people in my podcast club celebrated. No, I'm just kidding.
He's a Scorpio.
For real. But anyway, let me raise a toast to the girl I love most in the whole world.
Darla.
Anyway, so I started the club back in April of 2020. I think that's no, that's not. Of 2020, I had just moved to Kingston. Well, I had just moved to Dallas, and I was like, what is something that I can do to make change to feel welcome in my school for others to not only feel like this, but experience something that we know will be a connection between us 25. I didn't expect to be 30 people into this group, but God is God. God is amazing. Keith Lee. Okay. Nyla, so give
Guys, we're throwing something at each other.
Don't tell him that.
So I know Nyla, you joined with Ren, somebody who's going to be in this episode for the
Call.
all members like
Yeah.
Nyla, not Nyla. Darn.
All members of the podcast that has previously been here
Yeah.
to back way down in the deep bayous.
The OGs, the OGs, the OGs.
The OGs. Anyways, I'm Nala. I'm the mascot /HR/ everything, baby. You come to me and you have a problem, I fix it. If you have any emergencies with tech, I got you. I'm the mother of the group and I'm the bossiest one. Yes, I am. And he can tell you that personally. Also, in 27 days, I'm announcing it now. In 27 days, it will be my birthday. I will be 16 officially. But anyways.
Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, Joey has a birthday coming up.
Oh yeah. Also, Joey. Yeah, he is
The
our
voice you previously heard.
Shut up.
You right? Okay.
Get him.
He is our researcher. He's the president of the researchers, and his birthday is coming up April 13th. He's gonna be turning up.
Y'all probably forgot
As well.
he's also our vice president.
he's our vice president. Sorry, Joey. You know I love you. He's an amazing person. But the reason why, but enough about him. It's my turn. The reason why I joined podcasts is because I thought, okay, I'm introverted. I need to make friends, more friends outside of the friends I got. And so I was like, okay, I might just give it a try. So I followed him on Ren, the one he just talked about, into the library. I was like, Ren, what you doing? Girl, I'm bored. I need something. She was like, podcast. I was like, okay. So I decided to sit on their meetings. He came in. He was like, who are you? And so I was like, none of your business.
May I say, he never says, oh, hi, I've never seen you before.
He
He goes,
said, who are you?
Because like I don't like. So for me, I will sit up and say, "Who are you?" Same way I did it to Matthew. I try. No, see what comes.
He has no excuse.
What
He
comes
has
out
no
of my
excuse.
brain is hi, but what comes out of my mouth is "Who are you?"
No, you don't even say it like that. He goes, who are you? Like, chill.
It's like we trying to join your club. You want us to join your club. So why you
I
saying,
think-
who are
I-
you?
I
You should
think
be
that's
saying,
why I had-
congratulations for reaching Pinkston Podcast. We are welcome to have you, and shake our hand like he's better do. But no, he doesn't do that. He's
But
weird. But
Look,
you know, we
look,
still
look
love
where
him.
you are now.
Yeah. We had no choice. We was forced.
He doesn't pay us.
I complain.
He doesn't pay us. I need my $4.
I need my $4.
We have 400 followers, and I need my $4. He said we was gonna get paid the big bucks. I need my $4.
Okay.
I'm broke.
Expeditious.
But back to the reason why I joined podcasts. I joined it just to have fun and experience, and I learned more about Christian and all our fellow podcasters in our group, more about them, and you know, we became great friends, I hope. And if we haven't, meet me outside.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh,
Meet me outside. But you know, that's all I gotta say.
y'all gonna
and
catch a
I-
beat down from human resources.
Yeah, I got, yeah. Mhm.
So the
Y'all hear these nails clicking and clacking? Yeah, period. But you know, I love y'all.
Friends and fun was not something that I was good at. I was good at radio and I was good at talking a lot. My mama told me that. So I was good at radio and I was good at talking. I was good at touching stuff when I wasn't supposed to, figuring out how to work it, how to rework it.
Yeah,
So
I
was
know.
like,
You're good at touching stuff. Yep.
I was like, so
Guys.
Knock
y'all
yourself
make
down.
fun of my hair one more time.
No,
So-
guys, look. Okay, so you guys cannot see us, but there's like a microphone thingy-majiggy that looks like someone took a bite out of him.
It
He
is
did
a
it.
cover of a mic that I tried to put on.
He
and
took a
please
bite
take
out
mine.
of a microphone.
Guys, please.
He was hungry. Okay?
Send help, guys.
He's
being
a rat.
bullied.
He's a rat.
I'm being bullied.
He nibbled
I'm
it.
He's
being
not-
bullied.
I'm gonna tell you something about Christian. Y'all think when he comes on air, y'all think he's all nicey. That man is a
Explosion.
We're gonna bleep that word out. We're gonna
All right,
of
guys.
nature. Okay, yeah.
of nature, okay?
So-
He's crazy.
I'm also bossy, is what I was told today.
No. Anyways, if I may ask, would you make your own podcast like after this? Same questions that Nyla asked, except the last one's gonna be different because I forgot the last one.
He already has a podcast, so he can't.
Yeah, he can count. He don't count.
He don't count.
I was gonna answer the question.
He can't
okay?
count. But
Sit there and
me-
look pretty.
but, yeah, look as you always do.
What?
Ugly.
If it's the hair.
Like
Anyways.
an ogre. I would make a podcast.
Jump off a wall like Humpty Dumpty, your twin.
Okay. Okay.
You didn't say nothing, Batman, or should I say Godzilla? Pipe down,
Okay.
pipe down, King Kong Jr.
I'll sit here because she'll have my job in the next 3 seconds.
She would.
Amen.
Alright.
Back to me, as we should be focusing. I would have a podcast, but it's mostly trauma
Being real
dumping
with-
and
being
trauma
legit with
core
Nyla.
type of vibe. And if you say one more thing, he know what's better. Anyways, like I was saying, trauma dumping and trauma core, you know, I would have that more of my podcast vibe. you know, talking about the real facts of society and stuff.
More mature.
But
I was asking a question. I'm saying if it's mature.
if it's mature, like
Yeah,
mature
the podcast. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, there you go. Why are we attacking me? Why are we staring at me?
I'm just staring at you. I didn't hear you, baby. I didn't hear you. So
oh, girl, me too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, go. Sorry.
I still love you, Lee.
Me too.
But anyways, back to this. Had to say everything. What's good, Christian?
What's good? So answering the question, I have and I will start another podcast. Only because with Batman's Batcave, I didn't find the inspiration for a little while, and I've been gone from the podcast club for about a good week because I got a job. But
2 weeks.
I would start a podcast where I would just be with my friends and we could say what we wanted to, because here at the school there are some things that you have to be. Wow.
Sorry.
What he's
Here's
trying
the-
to say
here-
is that you have to be shush about some things because
A
some
lot of
things.
things.
Like the
No
Illuminati.
name dropping. No Illuminati. No.
Some things
No
that the
Beyonce.
principals or the
Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
No Beyonce, guys.
Say Beyonce. Anyways, we had to do that
Beyonce is a
one.
rule in this club. If y'all don't understand, they cannot hop on Beyonce.
Or
Because
Taylor Swift. I'm sorry for the Swifties out there.
Y'all know the joke. Y'all know that Taylor Swift joke. Y'all know what happened in that one blooper. Y'all know. Y'all know.
For all the people who follow us and there are Swifties, I'm sorry.
catch
There-
Lee
there are-
outside.
there-
She got
guys,
an
no,
LG
please.
in
Catch
high
Lee
school.
and Christian and Matthews outside.
I listened
I
to
didn't
her.
do
I was
anything.
an original fan.
Ooh.
Yeah,
She
on
said
the
that like she
phone
was her.
with
What
your
Taylor Swift
girlfriend.
do to
She's
you?
upset.
But-
She's going off
know
about
that song.
something that
Is she the one
said.
that made "Call Me Baby"? No.
No!
That's Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh my God!
Guys, catch him outside.
Catch him outside! Jump him!
It's not my
Jump
fault. I don't
him.
listen to Taylor Swift, and she win in every pop culture.
I'm gonna
award.
Okay, do a
Rachel
Beyonce
Lee.
song.
Love on top. What? No, I'm off beat. Okay. Did you say Beyonce or something?
Anyway.
Baby, it's you. You're the one I love.
You're the
Okay,
one
back on
I
topic.
need.
Okay, second question.
No. I'm gonna finish the question.
They don't look like it.
Ooh,
This, you know
sit
what?
your black behind down.
So, in
Got
future
a 6
reference,
months.
PG wouldn't be a thing on my podcast with parent approval, simply because, you know, some kids like myself, because behind my mother's back, Mama, if
See?
you're listening, you didn't hear this. So it's crazy because we try to respect our parents so much in a way of, I don't want to cuss in front of you, or I don't want to relieve my stress in front of you. So on that podcast, that's what that would be, relieving stress. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
keeping it real with
trauma dumping, like I said.
yeah. So me and Nyla have the same idea basically.
Period. We twins.
No,
Next
he
Just
stole
different
from her.
zodiac signs.
He stole
Next
from
question.
her. Okay,
Next
next question. Okay, we wait.
She's
Next
trying to fix her
question.
veins.
I tried. Guys, I cut my bangs because I had a mental breakdown. Anyways, so
Everybody got mental. Anyway, Matthew,
Shut
you
up.
have-
You
you
don't
have
know.
ADHD.
Oh my
You
God.
know it. You have anxiety. You know it.
That's
we're
what we're calling
diagnosing.
it.
Mm.
That's
Okay.
what we're calling it.
I have several questions after like the podcast.
ahead,
Anyways,
babe.
second question would be: are you guys proud of like how much you accomplish inside the podcast? And by that I mean not leaving in the middle of talking.
You, me.
I'll let Nyla answer that one first because I know I'm going to end up crying
Oh
or getting
no!
emotional.
Oh,
through
I
this
just
whole
like
thing.
made a joke
Okay.
about you leaving. I'm sorry.
Lord, take the wheel, Jesus. I can't cuss on this podcast. But anyways, like I said before, we're all doing good. We all have our successes and our failures. We all have that time where we need to take a break and step back. So, like for Lee, she needs to take a break for her mental and for her testing in school. So, mostly mental. That girl is mental. For Matthews, it was for his TSI and test in his school stuff. So that's education purposes. For this one right here, he needed the money. He needed to make that IHOP money. Okay.
Don't be telling people I work like that because I might say something.
He
that's
works at
offensive.
IHOP,
Oh my.
I'm gonna visit.
but we don't know
Free
which
pancakes.
IHOP he works at.
Oh, don't worry, I'll find out. I'll
Free
find out.
pancakes.
Oh, don't worry, I find out. I
Well,
managed to
if-
find a random guy in like from Walmart, so I can find him too.
Alrighty, answering the question on my side.
She
these
didn't get
people-
to finish.
These people just told y'all where I work. I'm scared. Don't come after me. 'cause
Well,
tell
I
us
have a
it's trash.
summer interview, so
like,
I might tell y'all where I work at if y'all wanna, hit me up on the download.
A summer
And,
interview?
and
I mean, yeah.
internship.
Okay.
We're
Is it
kind of
bad?
deaf in here.
And here's the thing: if y'all want to hit me up, any cute boys out there, if y'all want to hit me up, I got y'all on the download.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. She has a Scorpio. Don't do that. I'm
No,
telling
do
you
it. It's
now.
gonna be funny. Do it. Do it.
no,
do it.
no.
Do it. Do
Unless
it.
you want to see a house burn down, please don't do that.
It's funny.
It's a Scorpio in her
And I'm
possession,
a tourist.
and he don't play about her.
Okay, and she likes
Oh.
Sukuna, so
Also, if y'all think I'm a cheater, I'm not. I'm polyamorous, baby. So get that in line. Thank you. Next question.
No,
he didn't even get to.
He don't need to answer.
He
Next
do.
question.
Let him answer.
I'm going to answer this question as fast and the bestest to my ability.
Okay,
I just
up ears.
stuttered over that whole sentence.
Did you
It's not
fart?
really fast. Not really fast.
You heard me? Gotta
Matthew.
go fast, girl. You be fine. You ain't gonna die.
I wanna go eat.
You should have ate at lunch. I know you didn't. You starving
Okay.
yourself.
Big
No.
back.
Big bet. That's what he said.
That's
Okay.
the girl at my job called me because I eat pancakes. But anyway,
I know she ain't talking with her big bet.
so in April of 2020, I didn't see myself where I am in, what is it, April of 2024. How many pages?
We can do math. Oh, sorry.
20, 21, 22, 4 years, babe.
Yeah.
4 years.
For me, it was more of a let's do what we do, Christian. For me, I didn't realize what I wanted to do. God had told me that I need to open a space for my peers to feel welcome, for my peers to feel like, oh, we have a space to express our grievances about our school.
For real.
We have a space. We have a space for us to come and cuss the teachers out, not on the podcast, but when we're having a meeting and we just want to get something off our chest because we're not in the goodest mood. For me, that experience was like a top 10 out of 10 when I saw 10 members. Well, last year I had about 8 members. This year, I have about 20.
He's so proud of us. But all of them is
Yeah,
leaving.
whoa.
If I could say anything, people come, people go. I'm not excited about it, but
The
I
OGs
realize that people in your life have an expiration date. I don't know who said it, but I know somebody said it.
You.
I know people. I can kid you not. The most people I'm proud of in this world is the people in my podcast club. Even the bald eagle I'm staring at.
I'm doing micro dances.
We all look at each other like, what are you talking about?
Like,
They-
last time we checked, we got her, unlike you.
You sure?
She got her.
She cut it.
I had a
But do you see her on her head? Unlike you with this.
Wow.
3
wow,
inch?
Wow. Don't make this pop up. Don't,
Go ahead.
I can count them. Hold on. 1, 2.
Got a 6 pack. Go ahead.
Look, Matthew's got dread, but his dread, he
I
got
don't
shaker. Period. Me, you got her.
Shake your dread. Shake. What we say on the Christmas episode?
Shake your dreads. Anyways, my hair, it looks a mess right now, but wait a minute. Hold on.
Black
The
Girl
fact that the
Magic.
mic picked that up.
Yep, as it should be, because black magic right here. I just took it out of my hair tie and it just,
The Black Girl Magic.
yeah.
Poof.
But I'm finna put it back up because poof, it's too hot.
So any and everybody that has entered or left the groups, anybody who's entered and left the group chat, I appreciate you for your time. I am so proud of you and the experience that you experienced You may get this again in life and you may not. I want you to remember one thing. Christian will always support you in all your adventures. All you have to do is just send it to him. Give him about 2 days to look at your message because I'm a very busy man.
Boy, you slow.
He's asleep.
They don't need to know that.
He asleep or he at his job or he just slow.
I'm just not wanting to respond probably. But
I still spoken y'all.
But he supports us.
yeah. So I can tell you this. When I look at somebody and I go, "Who are you?" I don't mean it like, "Who are you? I don't
That's
want
not
you
true.
here.
He hit me. He hits me.
I only hit you because you know what you're supposed to do. But your mom agrees with me. So shout out to Lee's mom. We're sending a big shout out to her. But let me say this. So if I could say anything in the world right now, it would be I am proud of, I'm going to just throw some names off the top of my head. I'm proud of Lee, other known as, I'm not going to call you government. I'm proud
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm proud of Matthew, and I'm also proud of Jay, who's also a secretary, but she's still my secretary. She just don't know that. I'm proud of Nyla. I'm also proud of Joey, even though he stutters, and we love him. We love him so much. Let me say, people in this club have made so much improvement. I don't know.
What
if
about
they
Eric?
I don't know if they see it. Eric, I'm proud of you too. But I don't know if they see it, but I see it, and I'm such a proud president that I can look in my room and be like, what are they doing? I love them so much. But I love and appreciate y'all so much because y'all giving me the experience to be your president and your founder and your CEO. But next question, because I'm going to cry in a second.
Don't
Next
cry.
question.
Okay. This is kind of a joke question, but I want to include it because I asked this the first time I joined and you did not answer me, so screw you for that. Who would be who? Well, like, who would be which Robin? Because you go by Batman, so who would be? Can I be Jason Todd?
Next question.
No.
Okay, if I have to, you know what? I'm gonna just answer this question for Lee.
Yay!
She's gonna
Sorry,
get
that's
pissed off
for
anyway.
me, guys. Y'all don't get to listen. Y'all can skip ahead.
If anybody had to be Nightwing, I would pick you.
Yay!
Now, if it had to be Robin, I would pick Nyla because that girl can.
She would be Damien.
She would be a powerhouse. So
She would be Damien.
I don't know if y'all know who Viola Davis is, but think about Viola Davis in the acting industry. Then think about Nyla. They
Same
have
thing.
comparisons.
Same person.
They don't play about their.
Yes.
They don't
Ta-da.
play about their club. Especially this one right here. She'll tell you in a heartbeat. Go home.
All right.
Arigato.
If we had to all like come back, let's say after school, like we're in our adult years, if we all had to come back, would you guys come back? Like, would you guys do a
Oh
like
yeah,
a new
100%.
Oh yeah. I want to see his face in 10 years. Be like, oh my God, you got ugly hair.
Wow.
You grow hair? Sorry.
You think the rosacea in your face will go? The eyebrows will appear this year.
The eyebrows.
Your ears will match your face.
I was gonna be a whole hypocrite. Let me not.
He's always a hypocrite, y'all. I'm telling you now, he's abusing us. We need child protective services.
Y'all are not children. Y'all are young adults, and we're in the same boat.
Are you sure?
I'm getting abused. We're bullying each other, if anything. And on top of that,
What's
what was
crack?
I- What? Wow. You know, in other news, you could be. Ooh, okay, you could be so much alike, but don't stop at just being a random kid. Don't stop at just being a quiet kid like Matthew. But don't stop. Sorry, don't stop at just. I want to be this kid who just goes to school and does nothing but make my good grades and walk across the stage in 4 years. Be somebody. Look at somebody and be like, I see change in you. That's what I did to Lee. I don't know if she did. I don't know if she caught that, but that's what I did. I said, I see change in you, and you're going to be on this podcast club. You don't like it. I think that's why she forced Matthew. But
I forced Matthew because I was just like, you know what, this is something he would enjoy, and I'm sick and tired of him being like, actually, while he's trying to talk to us and like messing with his hair. You do that. Come back here. He has food and he doesn't want to share it with
I
me.
told you he has ADHD
He might as well.
But if I could kid you not,
or ADD.
well,
Well,
Which one is it?
If I could sit down, if I could just sit down and give you two of my impressions of two of these people, if you want to hear those, inbox me.
Go ahead.
no, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Do it.
Go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah.
Y'all not gonna beat me up?
No.
Oh, I mean, no.
Yeah. Matthew was emo. You were crazy.
Yeah.
Nyla was a girl who needed help, but she got help being the HR person. Cause
Guys, we have food. Please do not put it like that close to the mic because I can hear you chewing the plastic. Stop.
ASMR.
No.
But so next question.
Hold on. Let me take a bite. I'm hungry. I'm gonna hit you.
I have to literally get these people help because I have to taste this out of the
Shut up. Grow our eyebrows. Oh, sorry.
Wow. this is 10-year-old trauma. And you gonna say that to me? No, I'm just kidding.
Go.
You can make fun of my big
and
forehead.
Go in front of a train and get run over.
Don't forget to smile. Okay.
Like that's just gonna have something to add.
Right.
to the end. Okay.
Okay.
We all love each other.
We all love each other, care about each other. No one's been abused except us. Christian is like causing it. Anyways, what's something that you want? Like, let's say, what do you have to ask like the people who are gonna be joining us for part 2? Oh, I want water. Dehydrated.
What was your question?
I stalked a little too.
Hold on,
much.
I got her. She said, "What are the questions or the answers you want from people who's going to be joining us for part 2?"
Yeah, like what would you ask? Like, what's the little like part 2 sneak peek?
If I could give you anything, because I still don't understand this question, but I'm a little bit slow.
Basically, what you're gonna ask the people who are gonna join in part 2, it's not that hard. Oh my
Like
god!
join us for next year. Is that what you're trying to say?
For part 2 of this episode.
Episode, babes.
Oh, stay
He's
tuned.
slow. I told y'all he is slow.
Stay tuned because there's going to be a lot of advice during this episode. I am going to talk to Joey, and we're probably going to sit down and we're going to go over the people who joined and left and still acknowledge them because we love you, Kia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but if I'm not, cuss me out on the Instagram chat. You are my multimedia, and I love you for that because you made flyers. You were all about the fundraisers. Lee was not, but she should have had the energy when she joined. But I'm going to.
Catch me outside.
Let's do it then.
Go ahead. Hurry up.
Come on.
Hurry up.
Come on.
We love each other, guys. Except that he hits me.
Wow. So, I think we're going to finish up with this next question because we're coming up on
On time. Yeah,
a
talk
lot
too
of
much.
time.
No, he talked too much.
You do. Stop talking.
Wow.
All right, but yeah, go ahead and say y'all's goodbyes. That sounded threatening in the most nice way possible. Oh, it hit the thing and made a funny noise. Okay, sorry.
Go ahead.
Ah!
Oh,
That was
okay.
Okay, I guess
Okay.
that was his goodbye.
Let me start counting. 1, 2. Okay. I'm sorry.
All I gotta say
Wow.
is that I'm proud of the people I met and the person that I have become. All I gotta say is that I gotta put more effort into my schoolwork.
Me too.
Lazy sometimes. That's the life of a tourist, but you know.
That's the life of having mental health.
It's
Oh.
alright, it's alright, it's alright. But all I gotta say is that my depression, my anxiety, and my crippling stuttering will go away once and for all, probably my junior year.
Not the stuttering. Anyways, continue. Go ahead. Say your goodbyes.
So, yeah.
Don't
Kids,
forget to smile.
you might want to listen during this episode because there's going to be some great questions passing by that you do not want to miss. Batman's signing out because my memory is bad when I'm hungry and I don't have a Snickers bar to cure my.
He hungry, y'all, and this is Pinkston said that.
He forgot to say it
And
with us.
he's on his phone, so y'all have a good night, and y'all get
Catch
yourself
you in the next
tucked in.
segment.
Bye.
And he's black.
Welcome to the anniversary episode of the LGPC Podcast Club. Today I have with me, I am Joey, first of all.
I'm Jalen. And I'm Lee.
Welcome back, guys.
Thank you.
Hi. Hello.
Former member back in the bag.
Shut
Here again.
up.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm kidding.
Hey, so we're gonna give you a short documentary of each of us in the club, like BTS, but also like Dr. Miriam.
BTS, except we don't go to war because
BTS K-pop, guys. I love BTS. My bias is
I hope you
Jimin.
know that they're gonna go after us.
Oh, please don't leave the pot. Please stay. I didn't mean to bring up K-pop. I like K-pop though. Shout out to K-pop fans if you're listening.
Anyway.
I'm a hater to the winter now.
Shut up! Shut up!
Now, before we start the documentary, I like to. So, one of our old members, one of our OG members, Ren. If you not know her, she's been here with us since last semester. So, I'm gonna read her why she joined the club. So, this is her in her words. I joined a podcast club for the first time to find things about myself, and ever since the first episode, I feel like we have a good cast, and I have learned that I don't have a filter. The smiling cracking face emoji to them. And that not everything I pick is not so bad. And that's the reason why our OG member, Ren, joined the podcast.
Yeah, shout out to Ren. We miss you, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know you, but yeah, we miss you guys.
Anyway, so like, what you want to know about the club is that what we've been through as a person. Clearly, there's been ups and downs on it. We had trouble with members, our scheduling, our recording episodes.
We have inside jokes,
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
We don't talk about Taylor Swift, bro. Don't mention Taylor Swift in the podcast club. I'm sorry. We don't hate Taylor Swift. Okay, it's just a little something. Y'all, you got to be in the know to know. All right.
Exactly.
Our member.
Yeah, we won't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
If you want to know what we're talking about, check out the Christmas episode. Check out episode 5, the Christmas episode.
Y'all spoke about it on there, or was it uploaded?
It was already on.
Oh
Yes.
Oh no.
Anyway,
But yeah, that's basically what the podcast is. It's just like a bunch of people sitting in a room being chaotic because we have like a whole like thing we want to talk about. But a certain someone always goes, guys, let's pick up a new topic, and then he never checks the Google Classroom. If you know, you know.
Oh.
But yeah, yeah.
I want to say the reason why I joined the Pinkston Podcast Club was because I had never been one to do extracurriculars. It's not that I didn't want to do extracurriculars. It's just I never found the opportunities or places of interest, or I didn't really care because it's like, why am I staying at school overtime? That just doesn't make sense. But when I heard that there was a podcast club, I was like, okay, that sounds a little bit interesting. I might want to check that out. And I did. And, you know, the first time I showed up to a meeting, I was the only one because apparently certain members just didn't want to show up. So I was kind of in here alone in our little recording area by myself with the president. And I was like, okay, well, he was like, you can leave if you want. And I was like, no, I'll stay. And he like gave me the rundown of what the club is about.
I had rehearsals that day. I had choir rehearsals for our pop show. Also check out around May. We might do our pop show for choir. Anyway, this is the choir I remember last year. I remember saying that y'all call me the podcast kid. Was I talking about it with you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't really think you spoke about it with me, but I know you spoke about it with Lee.
Okay, so if you guys check like, you know, the first few part of the episode, I did talk about how I like found out. But a little refresher, because you guys were not there. You were talking to Jay about like, he was telling you about the podcast. He was like, you should join this, and that. You were like, okay, like standing there, like the standing emoji. You were just like, okay, sure,
really?
Why not? And I was like over here, and I was just like, podcast, you say, and I didn't join until this year. But that's like my story.
I thought I just met Joey here, like, cause I came to the
No,
meeting
you're
and I
a
came
little
to the
slow,
next
but
one.
it's okay.
No, I keep talking with Eric, then. You know, then
Yeah, you never spoke about it with me, I don't think.
You did.
Did you also just call me the podcast kid? Core memory.
Bro, I love that, bro.
But yeah, that was our little experience. Y'all don't get to hear my experience. Y'all have to wait until the episode comes out to hear my story.
Well,
So sucks to suck.
they're not. Yeah.
They're not gonna hear it, little bro. You might as well.
They don't like me.
But I feel like a lot has changed from episode 1 to this episode right now.
If it weren't because like I was like, okay, I'm getting frustrated because nothing's happening, we wouldn't have gotten episode 1 out. Because like, it was a little too much.
But low-key, if y'all are interested in joining the club, I say go ahead, check it out. The people are nice, the people are cool, they're friendly.
That's not what we said in the first part of the episode. If y'all know, y'all know.
Except for one member, he's a little bit controversial, but to tell us about, we'll put him in his place, literally.
Taylor Swift.
We love him too, though.
We
love
do.
him too. But yeah, if you just
want to pop in and say hello, go ahead. Like, they're not gonna scream at you. They're not gonna yell at you.
The most
but-
that's gonna happen is like Christian is gonna stare at you dead in the eyes and be like, "Who are you?" And that's it.
Yeah, literally. He'll be like, he'll just look at you. He'll like be at the board trying to write stuff, and then here's the door open, and he's like, "Who are you?" It's like, oh,
like the Chick-fil-A girl, Chick-fil-A sauce.
Chick-fil-A sauce.
But anyway, yeah. But like, if you do join, like, please kind of commit to it because, like, not really, but like, I'm not trying to say like, if you do join, don't be that person that comes to one meeting once a month or once every 5 weeks.
Definitely. People will come with the intention of joining, and they come for a day, and then you never see them again. Not even in the hallways.
But
they just
to-
disappear.
Yeah, they despawn. But to be fair, it's because sometimes we don't record. We just start talking over each other, so that's kind of on us.
True.
But how dare y'all leave? We are gonna find you. We're not gonna say what we're gonna do, but we are gonna find you.
Also, I love how this just became an ad for the podcast club.
Yes.
Like, we're just advocating for it now. We're not even saying, oh yeah, I missed this, that, and the other. Da, 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 da. No, you're like, join right now. But I will say something I miss, because I am a former member. I'm not part of the club anymore for, reasons. Not anything bad. It's just,
Personal reasons.
I decided
opportunities.
to pursue other things. Makes me sound professional, right?
Sleep.
It's not that
She's
serious.
sleeping, guys.
But
She doesn't answer my text message.
But I do miss hanging out with everyone, laughing with them. I do have a specific memory of like when we were just chilling here. I think we just finished recording something, and everybody's like, "Well, okay, that's wraps. Y'all can leave if y'all want." And we just started like listening to musicals, dancing, singing together, just hanging out. That was pretty cool. I missed that a lot. But what about you, Lee?
y'all can still join. Like, y'all
I
can-
know, but
I feel like
Maybe not
my
currently.
favorite memory was when I first joined, and the way like I didn't get asked once like who are you, but everybody was just like who are you, and I was like okay, that's enough. I'm never coming back, and here I am. But y'all were just targeting me. Y'all were like, who are you? Who are you? And Jay, who invited me, instead of saying like, this is my friend Lee, she just sits there, waits for everybody to finish it, and goes, this is Lee after I introduce myself.
right, I sit myself
Oh my god,
down.
my boots.
The sponge, that one guy from SpongeBob with the spike.
I
boots.
had thick boots, and then Joy started calling me the like girl with boots, and it's kind of.
Now, what about Snow White?
The girl.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, so but wait, so I did this with more. I mean, like, so you know how like every New Year's you make up resolutions. So like, what are your guys' resolutions for the podcast club?
For the podcast club?
To actually finish episodes and to go to the Google Classroom to check up the like themes that we're talking about.
I'm gonna be so real.
Christian?
I never checked the Google Classroom. It just wasn't something on my agenda.
I know, but I'm talking about Christian.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But one of my resolutions, I would say, I would also agree with what Lee said, to get things done and to take it a little bit seriously. Like, I know it's like, oh, we're kikiing and stuff like that, which is cool. It's fun. It's awesome. That's what a club should be. But at the same time, it's like, it's a podcast club. It's just a club without the podcast if you're not making the podcast, if you know what I'm saying. But
Why do you sound like you're from New York?
my bad.
Hey, I'm walking here.
But yeah, it's cool though. It's cool though. But that's one of my resolutions.
Yeah.
Joey, did you have one, or did you already say it in?
I
an
already
episode?
said mine.
Can I hear it though?
That I hope we get I hope we get more members here.
Oh yeah,
Like
definitely.
more stuff done.
Yeah.
Like what you said, more stuff done.
Mm.
And that's it.
And for y'all to keep up the legacy when we gone.
Okay, Hamilton, calm down.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically all that we have for today because I accidentally told my mom the meeting was canceled. That's on me. I'm so sorry for rushing y'all.
No, it's okay.
But yeah, thank you so much for listening to this little segment. This is hopefully I forgot what I was gonna say actually. Never mind. Jay, you can go ahead, cut me off and continue.
Oh well, yeah. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning
I just
in.
said that.
I don't really know what else to say, but once again, thank you for coming to the anniversary episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of it.
You sound like a kids YouTuber.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to share this with all your
Cringe.
friends. Okay. Anyways,
Cringe.
I'm Jalen. I'm Jalen.
This is Lee.
This is Joey.
And thank you for listening. Bye.
Bye.